Okay, so you got to have a 9 by 12 piece of clay here. Okay, and it has to be 3/4 of an inch thick. Okay, you want everything to be uniform, 3/4 of an inch. And come up to here, that's 3/4 of an inch. That's 3/4 of an inch. Okay, see. You're doing the same dimensions you did the last time, which is 9.5 inches. Okay, and I want to make, I guess it's got to be up around here, 9.5 by 6. So cut your piece here, get your straight line. You're going up 6 inches. 6 inches. 6. And that's 6. Because this is going to be a vase and you're going to be cutting facets on it. Right? There you go. And you got to have thick material to do that. You have to have something to be able to remove. See, that's 3/4 of an inch thick right there. That's 3/4. You're going to go to 9.5 inches here. I'm going to come from over here to 9.5 here. Okay, now I'm going to use a tool. I'm going to take this and go like this because this is square and perfect. Use your CD case. How about that? Bring this. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this and mush this down onto here. It's very sticky. And I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to stick this down onto here as well. Okay? And now I'm going to roll it. Now, you are going to cut a 4-inch circle here. Easy on yourself. The dimension between this inner portion and this inner portion, the diameter is 4 inches. It's about 4 inches. So I can take this and I can mush this on here like this. Pop it up. And if I measure right here, that's exactly 4 inches. It's exactly 4 inches there, okay? And I can take my tool and I can go around on the inside of this, right on the inside. You take this device, this is your can. It's gonna go right here. This is gonna go and wrap around here. Before you can do that, you need to put you need to put a piece of paper on here. I've wrapped my paper around here. Now I'm going to take some tape and I'm going to put it over here onto the outside edge of here. This will hold the paper in place. It's not going anywhere. Okay, so I'm scoring all of my edges here. They're going to all be joined up. And I'm going to slip this. Right, so here I have this here. Mush this up. You're going to put 6 facets onto this. Basically, I like to use a tool like this. This is my cutting tool. You can use string, okay, however you want to do it, okay, but it's got to look good. So I'm going to have 6, so I'm going to cut down like this. Like that. That's one facet. Now I'm going to come over here. right? That's 1, 2. Now I said use a pencil or some sort of tool to come around above this area to put a detail in, okay? I have this marker. I like this because it's a fat thing. It's big. Taking your sponge, you come around on this and you're gonna make this nice. You're gonna refine this little detail that you made. Okay, so I just fixed this. I added some more material to it, fixing my facets here. Just fix everything, get everything nice looking. I think I need to wait till this gets a little drier in here. Okay, so what you want to do, this has been drying out, and you can see it's a lot harder here now than it used to be, which is wonderful. You give it a day or so to do that. Clean your tool, clean your tools, make sure your tools are clean so that you can properly work on your project. Okay, if this was pushed in a little bit, you want to push it out a little bit because you can do that because it's right, and then you can get it to look good, right? So clean this up here. Clean your edges up, your bottom. Clean the top. The top needs to be cleaned up. You have this as a fork. If you take the seashell, radiates out like this, right? Well, you can do the same thing with a fork. You can go like this and radiate out. You gotta use your fingers, okay, and go like that. Okay, that's one way to make a texture. I'm not crazy about that texture. Okay, so I'm gonna use the seashell because I want seashell. If you have a seashell, why not use a seashell? If you don't, use the fork. Okay? There's many ways of doing this. I can come around like this and put an impression on there. Right? Right? And that's it. That's one texture. Then the next texture is pebbles. Okay, you're going to vary your texture, not all one thing. So I'm going like this, I'm mushing in. Okay, I'm going to mush here, mush here, mush here, mush here. Now I have another one. I have a small pebble. Put the small pebble in there. Okay, I would not put too many pebble textures on each face. Just keep it simple. Okay. Pull that off. Take your tool, take your thing, and sponge things out so they look clean. Right. Okay, you have a loop tool. Okay, so loop tool, you're going to carve this area out. You're going to go down 1/8 of an inch. You're going to leave 1/4 of an inch around here. Okay, that's about 1/4 of an inch around the outside edge. I would do this first. I would mark it so I know where I'm going. Okay, and now you're going to carve out this. This is your foot. I need to see a photograph of this. I want to see all sides of your thing. That's 3 pictures, and a 4th picture of your foot, cleaned up and beautiful. This is 3/4 of an inch thick slab of material, so cutting in 1/4 of an inch or so is no big deal. You are going to put your name in here. Jane Doe. You flip it. And make sure you clean things up over here. Okay, make sure your lip looks good. All right. And we're going to do a little more work on the bottom later. I'm going to let it dry out a little bit when I carve that. Here you go. The final for a minute. Now, I will be doing more work on here. Okay, want to make this look better here, this rounded area here, make everything look good here. Okay, we'll be working on that. Okay. So, you want to clean up your piece finally. You want to get any little things, use your finger on that. Okay, and I'm seeing I have some white stuff in there, which I want to get rid of. So I'm going to get rid of that. So I just take my tool and I remove this stuff. I was supposed to mix my clay properly. What did I do? I wasn't doing that. I got something else in here. Another impurity. I don't know, that might have been plaster. Okay. And see something else in here. I'm going to remove this. This is a piece of paper. Get rid of that. Just going to put a little piece of clay in here so it looks good. Looking at it, you're seeing what you like, what you don't like, what you want to fix. We're back to the other side where we started. Okay, then I would say that looks pretty good now. Looking good. All right.